Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dinner and a Game. We just found out what Kessie's birthday song is from Josh.
Not her birthday, so it doesn't matter.
Oh man, let me make sure everything's working right. I think everything's good. Double checking things real fast. All right, good. I'm good. All right, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dinner and a Game, back to entertain you with being dumb.
Pretty much. Oh
Tonight
man.
is our Monster of the Week campaign, Shadows of Us. Um, we are going to get to that in just a few moments, but we have some really, really cool announcements to make. The very first announcement is our Dinner and a Game Facebook page had a contest to get us to 6,000 likes. And that contest is now officially over. We are at 6,000 followers
Yay!
on Facebook. We thank you all so much. We couldn't have done this without you, and we love you all incredibly much. But the contest was we gave away two regular editions of the D&D boxed set of books, which comes with the Monstrous Manual, Player's Guide, DMG, and a DM screen. Plus, it's in a sleeve that holds it all together. So we had two of the regular editions, and we had one special edition. Now the special edition is basically, I think, sold out just about everywhere. But it is, and it's actually appreciated in value. It was going for I think like 125 when it was originally sold, or 150 or something like that. It's pretty much over doubled now. But we have drawn our winners, and our winners for the contest are Kelly. Was it Blackenwall? I can't see it now. There it is. Kelly Blackwell, who is actually from New Zealand, so figuring out how to get her
Nice.
those books is going to be
Wow.
really rough.
Huh.
And then we also had Josh Van Haver, and he's not in New Zealand, so it's going to be much easier to get him the books. And then the winner of the grand prize, the limited edition core set, is Cheryl Barry Williams. She's actually a Houstonian. She
Oh
plays the
wow!
Space Cadets.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey.
So
Hey.
she's actually,
Congratulations!
and for anyone in the area, Cheryl is looking for a game, and now she has a special collector's edition book that you could actually, she may or may not let you touch, depending. So everyone, those are the winners. We thank everyone so much who entered. We thank everyone who shared the link to the contest and shared out our page. We are really really thankful for everything. It was really amazing. It was a great turnout. And next contest is going to be very special. I am an avid 3D printing enthusiast. I have a HD 3D resin printer. What I am proposing to do for the next giveaway is I am going to print up a batch of bosses, evil characters, and these are all going to be HD high resolution characters that are only available from certain. They're only available from certain Kickstarters and only available online. And the only way you can get them is if you have a 3D printer or you know someone with one. So these are going to be minis that not everyone has. They're going to be very, very limited. I'm going to post up pictures to them on the Dinner and a Game site. I'm going to print out a complete set of the bosses. That's going to be, let me check here. I think it's going to be about 20 minis. And these minis are not small. These are frost giants, storm giants, cloud giants. There is a giant golem. And then there are regular characters that like there's a Black Knight. It's an amazingly gorgeous figure, and giving me all types of problems printing because there's two versions of him. There's one mounted, and there's one on him on foot. And then there's like the King's Guard and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of minis. So I'm going to print up the entire batch, and I'm going to have it setting and ready to go. Now these minis would probably cost you around anywhere from $30 to $75 a piece if you were buy them in the store, and there's going to be probably close to a dozen of them. So this is going to be all one big set. Okay, and so this is going to be for those DMs who want that special mini to put in place when they're doing their boss fight on their map, and they want to have that special mini that no one else has seen before. This is going to be it. So I'm going to put pictures up of what all the minis look like, and then I'm going to post up the contest, and this is going to be our contest to get us to 7,000. Okay, and once again, the contest is the rules are as follows: you have to like and follow our Facebook page. If you already liked and follow our Facebook page, you will be entered. But the only way you're entered to actually be in the contest is if you share the post I'm going to create for the contest to get us to 7,000 likes. Okay, so that way we have a way of monitoring and fixing everything out and making sure that you've actually shared the post and liked and followed the page. So that all being said, I will be posting those up probably this weekend, and we will start the contest probably on Monday. The last contest took us exactly 30 days to get 1,000 new followers. So if we keep on with this pace, and we have a new contest every month with new prizes every month, and we can keep at this pace, we will be breaking 10,000. Let's see, what is it? July, September, October, November, right at Christmas. And so for the Christmas post, and I have not gotten this approved by the boss lady yet, but what I'm thinking of doing for the 10,000 mark is one of two things.
Cash.
One of two things. The first one being either a full. Uh-oh. I locked up. Give me a second. There it goes. Either will be a full set of the core books for 5e, which means
Wow.
DMG, Player's Guide, Monstrous Manual, Mordekainen's, Volo's, Sword Coast, Salt Marsh, even though I hate it. And I think that's it. That's it, isn't it?
Xanathars?
Xanathars. So it'll be a full set of the books. That will be our 10,000 followers giveaway. Or, if, because of COVID, because of the changes in the gaming, if you would rather, paid 1-year subscription to Roll20 with all the same books, except for Sword Coast, because it's not available on Roll20 for some reason. So,
It's so strange.
yeah. Oh, we lost Amber. She'll be back in a second. So either way, it's going to be one of those two things. And so that's going to be our 10,000 follower giveaway. So the faster we get through the contests for the 7, 8, and 9,000 followers, the quicker we get to 10,000. So pass the word around. Let everyone know. We are going to be looking at that going forward, and the other for 8 and 9,000, I really haven't decided what we're going to do yet, but we'll talk about that later. But anyway, once again, 6,000 followers. Thank you guys so much. It's been amazing. And we are looking at. Oh, and this week we have another big announcement. This week on Sunday, Josh is launching his campaign, which is going to be Curse of Strahd. Would you like to say anything about it, Josh?
Yeah, sure. I'm pretty excited about it. It's gonna be a little homebrewy, and by that I mean gonna be quite a decent amount of homebrew that I'm throwing in there, just because I can't not do that. I have to self-insert, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I know everybody likes a good spooky boy. Everybody likes that good Strahd spooky boy. So I'm really looking forward to it, and to the 3 people in the group who haven't given me their stuff yet. Soon. Soon.
I haven't done
Please.
my character. I haven't done my character background, and I haven't done my playlist, and I haven't done my.
I'm not even worried about like playlists and whatnot. I just need to know like names and like the 20 questions would be cool. Something for me to like make this whole character driven narrative driven.
All right, excellent.
Get the stuff I sent you, right? I'm not in that list.
Oh no, yeah, you and Ray are the only ones who've actually. I don't want to like name drop, but like yeah, you and Ray are the only ones who've like
I'm a good
actually
boy.
sent me stuff.
Well, I figured.
I know what I haven't done, so. I mean,
I
technically,
know.
you already know a little bit about my character, so.
Sure.
Mhm.
But like a little bit isn't enough to like knowing her name and like her race and like
What?
her class is not
It's
enough.
not enough.
Not
It's not enough.
Not enough. Unless you
Okay,
just
fine.
don't want a character story. If you don't want like an
Oh.
arc, I'm cool with it, I guess.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Think of the show. Think of the show. Do it for the show.
So,
The sound is good, man.
It's been a crazy day, okay?
It's been a crazy year. All
we're
right.
we're all sitting in our houses under quarantine. It's pretty much been insane.
It's been a crazy year.
All right, so all this being said, we are really happy to have you with us tonight. Where we left off is, did you see the chat? Evan is watching on chat. He's like working on it as we speak.
Right.
Yes. Good.
But yeah, as we stated, we are here to play our Monster of the Week game. And last week we kind of left off on a bit of a cliffhanger. Yes. Were you going to say something?
I think the video is lagging, but not the audio. And I don't know if it's just me, but I had
No, it's not.
Okay.
The video is lagging?
In
Really,
the
really bad.
Twitch
Yeah.
or in the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
I don't know what to do about that. Hang on, let me do one thing.
But the audio is
Okay.
fine.
Just proved how apparently I'm a pro at making dumb faces when the screen freezes.
It shouldn't be lagging. I've got full. I'm running at like 600 kps or mbs. So.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Hmm.
Let's see how bad it gets.
No.
Evan, how bad is the lag on the video?
We'll see.
Did anybody see his response?
Yeah,
Did I miss it?
No, he hasn't said anything yet.
Maybe he hasn't heard it yet.
That would be really bad.
Yeah, it would.
Well, there is a slight delay from us to the audio on the stream, but
Yeah, I just opened it up and it's completely.
if I can't see you, you
I
can't
was
see me.
literally standing like a foot away from you.
Again, if I can't see you, you can't see me. And I was
4-year-old logic.
I was very intoxicated for at least Valerie.
But
Like,
it was
for
still.
sure. Like,
Well, so
for
was
sure.
I. So
That's
the
okay.
recording of it's not the best.
I got really drunk one time and did Knights in White Satin at karaoke. That was great. All right, all right. We're gonna start streaming again. You ready?
Yes.
All right. Give it a
Oh, man,
couple seconds.
I should have refilled my alcohol.
I should have refilled my alcohol. We need
Right?
alcohol for this type of thing.
Shoot.
Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, it should be by now. Hopefully, we are restreaming again. We should be going live any second now. I'm stalling. This is a very obvious attempt for me to stall.
We have gone live.
We are live. Thank you very much. All right, so someone check the quality.
I've got it on an
Super
ad.
clean. Y'all are good. That's what I read.
Yay!
We're
Alright.
back, and I would like to thank our fourth sponsor for the
Oh
night,
my
No,
god.
no more
Jesus.
sponsors.
Jesus.
Tacos.
Tacos.
are
That's
pretty
right.
good.
When you're hungry but not all that hungry, a taco.
A taco.
A taco.
But Jack in the Box only sells them in packs of 2.
That's not a taco.
It may not be a taco, but they are delicious.
They're-
I don't know what those things are.
Yeah.
they're-
I don't know what they
they're
are,
not.
but they are really good.
Have you had a
Listen,
cup
I'm
of a
not
whole
gonna
bunch
sit
of
here.
the mini
I'm not gonna sit
tacos?
here
Yes.
and talk smack about our sponsor.
I
Tacos.
fucking
I don't want to
love
get our
those
sponsorship
things.
vote.
Look,
So
look.
Jack in the
No.
Box, we all love your tacos, whether mini or otherwise, except for maybe Josh.
No,
All I know is that if
no.
you talk smack
Wait,
about
hang
Arby's
on.
for 10 years on your show, they will end up sponsoring you in the last commercial of your show.
John
Yeah.
Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
They've got
fucking
a really
brilliant.
good sense of humor. I will give them that.
Especially how horribly he talks smack about them. All right, so okay, well, completely off topic. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
have a
We're
topic?
sorry for the right. We're sorry
Not
for the
yet.
interruption. We had some technical difficulties. We got them straightened out, and I swear to God, from now on, I will continue update my computer, or not, sorry, reboot my computer before every game. I apologize. So, last we left our noble
An
adventurers.
hour prior.
They had just pretty much were in the process of de-escalating a situation at the museum in Embleton, the Museum of Natural History. Something had tried to attack a party that was being held for an opening of an exhibit of funerary tools from the Egyptian dynasty, from an Egyptian dynasty, Ramses actually. Ramses II, I do believe it was. And they basically, something had tried to attack the party. The band of intrepid hunters fought it off, and it appears they defeated it. And at the end, Kessie wasn't present, so we kind of put her character in a safe spot. and left her
Yeah.
there.
Safe.
No, you were completely safe through the whole fight.
Uh-huh.
You were.
Yeah, I told you I put
In
you
fact,
in a
No,
closet.
I
No,
know.
wait,
No,
wait,
I
wait,
heard
wait,
that. I
wait,
heard about
wait.
that. But
Not a single thing happened to you because of anything that any NPC or monster did.
okay.
Nothing bad happened to you because of that. So, at the end of the fight, and remind me, Alex, why did Frederick go to teleport her out of there?
Because she was deleting the backup on the cameras, and
Right.
I figured it would be a
Cops,
better way
folks.
to get out and give
Oh,
her
because she
time
was
to
in
do
the.
that
That's
for the
right. She
copper.
wasn't in a closet. She was in the security room.
Yeah.
And you were basically, you figured you didn't want her to get caught in the security room, I assume, with all the cops there.
Yep.
Because by the time that they were wrapping everything up, of course, the police had shown up in mass. They were talking to people. They were getting people. They actually, of course, in any situation like this
Run
where
the
they don't know what's going
background
on.
checks.
Yeah, they had basically not arrested but detained everyone, and they had basically were questioning everyone, getting backgrounds done, making sure that everyone was who they said they were. So in order to avoid that, because Kessie's character Luna was in the security room and she had literally been erasing the footage of the evening because it was incriminating for everybody. So Frederick's character went to go, and he has an ability called Angel Wings. Frederick is playing a Monster of the Week character called the Divine, and he is basically an angel. Think from Supernatural. What's his name? Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name now.
Cassius?
Cassius.
Isn't it Castiel?
Cass. Yeah,
Castiel.
Castiel.
Mhm.
So think Castiel. He can teleport and go anywhere else he's ever been before, and he can go to anyone he's ever met. Now, the mechanics for this are, if he's by himself, it's completely safe, without error, and he gets to, as long as he's been there before or met the person before, he can go to them or go to that place. But if he chooses to take someone else with him, he has to make a roll. And Alex made the rolled, but unfortunately, it was not a good roll.
Mm-mm.
So Alex disappeared from where he was. I think you were taking her up to the roof, weren't you?
I was
Oh,
taking her
No,
back
you took her to the
apartment.
penthouse. So he disappeared from the roof, appeared in the penthouse, but instead of having Luna with him, he had grabbed her by the arm and teleported out. All he had was his hand was covered in the exact imprint of his hand pressing into Luna's arm. All the skin from his arm that he was touching was on his hand. Luna's skin.
Oh God.
So there, on the back of Luna's arm, there is now a perfect handprint
Jess,
where there
you're
is
muted.
no skin. You're muted, baby. So that
There you
happened.
go.
He
I
tried
completely
to.
missed it.
He went back and looked for her at the museum real quick. Did not find her. Then he chose to. You waited at the penthouse, right, for everyone to show up after that.
Yeah.
He did not remove Luna from his hand. He left it there, and everyone showed up after they got out of the police questioning and everything like that. Everyone showed up at the penthouse, and he proceeded to tell them that he had tried to take Luna out of the building, and for the most part, he didn't. She was gone. As they were discussing what to do and going over everything, Alex didn't know that he could go to anyone he's ever met before as part of his power. So
Right.
when he figured out that he could, Frederick instantly, just without telling anyone or mentioning anything or saying anything out loud, teleported directly to Luna. So Alex's abilities are, or sorry, Frederick's abilities are, he basically is an angelic creature. He can summon a sword of fire when he has literal wings, and when he has basically two forms. He has one that looks like human, a well-dressed human male, and one that's like an armor-clad angelic figure. And he can choose which way he appears. So he teleported to Luna, and he was in complete darkness, but he could hear her breathing. And Luna heard him come in because of the noise of the air being displaced by him teleporting in. So Luna was like, "Who's there? Who's there?" And Frederick said, "I'm here. It's me." And the very first thing that Frederick noticed when he teleported in is he lost all sense and connection with the divine, with the entities that empower him. So, in a sense, Frederick teleported into this place and became a normal, mortal human being. And the last thing we left off with, as this happened, was Luna turned to Frederick and said, "I think something else is here."
No, man.
And that's where we left off. But we're not going back to Frederick and Luna at this point. We're going to leave them paused there. We're going back to the penthouse where everyone else is. So, Carl.
Carl had gotten into his car to
Was driving around the neighborhood.
to drive around, yeah. And I was basically using my my knowledge of the city via my pizza delivery gig to just kind of like make a grid and go searching.
Gotcha. Do me a favor. Give me a sharp roll. Checking me. There we go. And properties. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so everything should be better.
Mexico.
There we go.
Mexico.
All right, there we go. Everything should be back to normal. I apologize for the audio jump. So, so the basic situation is that Carl is driving around his van, doing a sweep, and you rolled an 11. So it's going to take you roughly. It only takes you like 20 minutes. You're driving around, and you realize all you're doing is you're driving up and down streets. You don't know if she's in a building. You don't know if she's conscious or unconscious. You don't have any idea. And after about 20 minutes, you realize you're pretty much spending this time in futility. And it's still more
really
frustrating.
Really, I feel like it was more of like a nervous energy thing. Like I think Carl just couldn't stand to like just sit there and do nothing. And he knows that like Carl's surrounded by people who are more inclined in like the ways of magic and magical tracking and divine this and fey that. And so like instead of feeling useless, he just got in his car to just drive around.
Yeah, but what I was going to say is basically it occurs to him that if those same people have an idea or get some inkling of where she is, they're going to be the ones who are going to be able to tell him exactly where to go.
Yeah, then Carl would definitely head back to the penthouse.
So what are the rest of you guys going to be doing while Carl is out driving around and stuff like that?
Cole and I were scrying.
Mm-hmm. And, oh yeah, that's right. You tried several times to scry her, and as I said, every single time you tried to scry her, the scry can tell it's trying to find her. It can sense her. But you first tried with a map of Embleton, of the town you're in, and nothing came up. It could not find her. Then you tried a map of the United States, and it could not find her. And it's not doing that whole, she might be further to the east, west, north, south. It's doing that whole big circle. That means it doesn't have any idea. She's not anywhere around.
Yeah, and then we chanted the pencil to just tell us where she was, and it just started like drawing like black on the whole paper.
Yep. You tried to do automatic writing, and basically instead of writing words or anything like that, the pencil just turned sideways and it started just shading the entire paper in black.
So as soon as that happened, I would have turned around and been like, Fred, don't go. Oh, crap.
Bit late on that one.
Wait, now we're missing two of them? No, it's not bad. The magic knows where they are. This is
Cole?
This is inconvenient, but it's fixable. I'm gonna like reach into a pocket.
Look at the paper. Look at the paper. Do you realize where they are?
It's just basically a solid graphite sheet.
I have no idea where that is, but if the magic knows where they are, like that means magic's still useful. So I'm gonna reach into a pocket and grab a couple of sticks.
What if they're in the blackness?
Like
yeah,
in space?
Like the guy we just freaking fought.
Oh.
So before I even bother to explain it, I'm going to run my hand over the chalk and enchant it, so it will start drawing the circles for me. So I can then explain it to her.
What are you doing?
Well, the chalk is going to jump down onto the ground and start drawing what looks like a Venn diagram at first. And then it's going to start writing arcane runes into it. Not as well as I wanted it to. So now I have to summon two of them. So I'm going to save a little bit of time. The Venn diagram is so that the summoning spell will go in the middle, and then what's specific to each of the individual people will go on the other sides of the circles, unique to them. So I'm going to need one of Frederick's feathers and a little bit more of that skin sample from the fridge.
So you're basically doing big magic, Jonathan.
Summoning somebody actually technically isn't big magic, according to the book.
Okay.
I don't know why. I would expect it to be big magic.
I'm going to go get a
I still have a feather.
Luna.
I used it as a dagger. Is it still a dagger, or is it a feather?
No, it's a feather again.
I'm gonna get a piece of Luna. Jesus.
Oh, God.
From the fridge. From the fridge.
From the fridge.
From the fridge.
Is the feather all gory from that guy's blood?
Make sure you don't get Carl's
No,
jerky
you
that
can't
is
use
left
that
in the
feather.
fridge.
You can't use that. That feather has both Frederick and...
Well, just take a piece of it, a clean piece.
No, We have like 20 feathers. Just get one of the clean ones.
I don't have any clean ones.
She does.
I do.
I just took. Oh,
Everyone took a feather.
They
Carl,
poor
Carl
feather
did
cried.
not. Carl
I
did
took
not.
a handful.
Carl has banners.
Fuck that.
I think
I'm
I've got
gonna
like
try
4
and wipe the
feathers.
feather
I'm
clean.
not volunteering my own.
You wiped the
Thanks,
feather
Carl.
clean.
I'm trying to wipe the feather clean with my hands.
I would use the sink.
Okay.
Because if you get blood splattered in my circles, we're going to summon that demon too.
Okay. I give you a little bit of
Did she
Luna
splatter any of the blood in
and-
my circles? Either of them?
No.
Yeah, I don't think she did. It's mainly
Okay.
all over her hands. It's kind of chunky by now, so.
Mm.
Ew.
Well, it has coagulant, guys. I mean, come on.
I go wash my hands
It's like salsa.
and the feather.
Even
Well,
the
maybe we
dog
wouldn't get
thinks
the
that's
demon.
gross.
Maybe we would get the dead historian guy from the library. I really don't want to find out. I'm going to kind of check the chalk's work. How's it doing?
It is working. You need to make me a. What would this be? I'm gonna make you make a weird roll on this because it's actually you're checking out a magical implement. So I'm gonna make you make a weird roll to catch it.
No.
Ooh, that's with the -1 going forward, too.
Nice.
What was it?
An 11.
11. It is doing good enough work. You find some minor flaws, but you can actually take the chalk and fix them before you do the incantation. But for the most part, it is saving you a lot of time by doing it this way.
I just like the fact that I don't have to draw it. I'm like being lazy with my magic. No, draw yourself.
All right, so it's still gonna take about 10-15 minutes for it to draw out everything.
Okay, somebody call Carl and I'll call Carl and I pick up the phone and dial.
He's in the room now.
Oh, he's here?
Yeah, he
No,
went and
no,
got
no.
the skin from the fridge.
No, not
No,
yet.
that was
no.
yeah, that was Carl wouldn't be able to really do that.
I don't know if I would
That
necessarily
was Regina who got the
be
skin from
able
the fridge.
to get the skin from the fridge.
Oh, but you're here?
No,
No.
I'm on the way.
Remember,
Okay,
you
so I'm
guys
calling
started
you.
doing all this when Carl left.
By now, I'm probably like track 7 into chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
All right, so your phone is ringing, Carl.
Yeah, I answer it.
Hey, you need to get back up here. They're not out there.
Yeah, no, I'm like on the way, and so, what do you mean that they're not? What?
I hung
Said
up.
click.
She hung up. She's so considerate of your pain.
I'm gonna call her back.
Your phone rings.
Yeah.
Don't.
First off, rude. Second off, what do you mean
What?
they're not out there? You said they're not out there.
Wherever you are, they're not there. You need to come back. And I'm kind of doing stuff. So, I mean, do you want me to keep doing stuff or do you want me to, like, sit here and explain it all to you?
I hang up.
Like,
So it's gonna take you probably about 10 minutes to get back, Carl. So that's where the
Yeah.
20 minutes goes. So you guys, and right at the time it's finishing up, Jonathan, right at the time Cole is finishing up making the corrections to the circles that were drawn. And that's about the time, Carl, you come like walking up to the penthouse. Walking into the penthouse, I should say.
Yeah. So I walk in and see that like they're just like doing a bunch of magic shit.
Yep, there's a bunch of concentric circles drawn on the ground, and they're basically a bunch of runes and mystic symbols drawn all throughout them. And there's a
drew
little, and there's a
I'm
little.
on my couch on the computer. I'm on the couch on my computer.
So I'm gonna go sit on the couch, but I'm not gonna sit like on the actual couch. I'm gonna sit like on the like armrest, and just kind of like look at the weird magic stuff that's going on,
And
and like try to figure out what's happening.
on a little plate in one of the circles, there's a little bit of pink flesh.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna pick up a piece of like plastic
Mhm.
and get ready, because if Carl cries, I'm gonna catch the tear in the plastic, even if I have to rub it up against his face, because that's pure emotion. That could power a pretty good chunk of this magic.
Jeez.
So I'm just staring at that little piece of flesh, and just kind of like zeroed in on it now, and I say, hey, 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 Susie, what's
Huh?
that?
What's what? I'm typing.
What's that? That
What?
in the center. Of
That's
the
a magic circle.
No, in the circle.
That's a plate and a feather.
Susie, I know what a magic circle looks like. I've been hanging out with you weirdos for long enough. Okay, I know what a magic circle looks like.
Okay, technically it's
What?
magic Venn diagram.
In what's that? It looks like my homemade jerky.
Oh no,
that
that's
hasn't been
flesh.
made.
I mean, it
yet.
is kind of like jerky, yeah. I would say it's Luna jerky,
Oh God!
and I keep typing.
Oh man!
So Carl,
I'm sure it's
Carl-
fine. Fred's
Carl's-
with her now.
Carl's going to stand up. He's going to walk into the kitchen, and he's going to vomit in the sink.
Don't splash.
Don't splash.
Cole will get mad at you.
No,
Alright.
it's okay. He's vomiting in the sink where you washed all the blood out.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there's a bunch of really clotted blood in the sink there because I didn't clean it.
Oh God! All right, so Cole.
Carl just kind of sits down on the floor of the kitchen and like tucks up into a ball.
Oh, God.
Puppies.
Hey, shut up.
So Cole,
Yes.
what are you going to do at this point?
All right.
Everything has
Now
been
that
corrected. Everything has been prepared.
I am going to direct the magic to the center of the Venn diagram that actually has the summoning portion of the spell,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can activate that, and it will trigger the 2 summoning circles that it is connected to.
Okay. So you need to make another weird roll, I assume.
I'm sure I do. Ooh. Oof. Oof.
What was it?
Hmm.
Because of
Does
the
it-
light?
Does it?
I swear I did not get your circle dirty.
Does this thing,
What
when
the
it first
hell
started
is
to
that?
form, does it look like the stuff that came out of that guy?
But now it looks more like a creature, like it has now
Tangible.
texture. You know what I mean? And it's not just solid black; it's blacks and grays. And as it sits there, because the lights are on in the room, the lights are hitting it, and as the lights are so it's like there's a little bit of smoke coming off of it, just basically everywhere.
So I'm not like a magic expert or anything, but that thing doesn't look like either of our friends. So can we make it go away, please?
Jess, you're muted. Maybe we should ask questions. Cole,
So
what is that,
I
Cole?
could Carl, but if I make it go back, it might be going back to where they are.
Okay.
The mouth opens up,
Don't like any of this.
and out of the mouth, the gaping maw, a mocking voice comes out and says, "I could, Carl, but it might go back to where they're coming, where they are."
I don't
And
like
then you
that.
hear a soft voice that you instantly recognize as Luna is going, "I think something else is here."
So Carl is immediately up on his feet with that.
Cole, did you turn Luna into that?
No. I mean, if I did, it'd only be because you threw the thing's blood in there. So
I didn't.
It would really be us, not me.
Your circle was clean. I didn't do anything.
Well, then I didn't do that to her. I mean, how
Okay.
could I do that? Besides,
Talk
it's on
to it.
Frederick's side. I mean, I would have done that to Frederick, theoretically.
Luna!
Talk to it.
Luna, can you hear me? It's Carl! Luna! Luna!
You hear Luna's voice say, "Who's there?"
Carl? Carl? I said that, right?
You hear it's just sitting there with his mouth open. You hear her voice again say, "I think something else is here."
Oh, okay, so this seems like a parrot, like a really freaky parrot.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to just have her repeat over and over again.
Oh.
Well, maybe
Oh.
we should increase its vocabulary. Yes.
Maybe, but
No.
also.
Once again, and this is not your exact voice, because Luna's voice is coming back sounding like her. This comes out like a horrible, squeaky, childish parody. It says, "Maybe we should increase its vocabulary." Yes. No.
Oh, okay.
he's pretty good.
All right,
But stuff.
Are there
let's put a
more of
pause.
your kind?
Hang on, we're going to put a pause on this right here for 1 second. Luna and Frederick. There is darkness, and darkness has a definition. Darkness is the absence of light. This is something beyond that. This is something that's tangible. You can feel it rolling across your skin. You're standing on something that feels solid, but at the same time, it's got almost like a greasy, oily texture to it. Sometimes you even feel it move under your feet.
Oh, it's a
Undulate,
whole lot of no.
undulate like, muscles shifting under skin.
It's a good word. Undulate.
It keeps you off balance. You almost always feel like you should be in a low crouch. Sometimes it feels like things move above you, large things that are disturbing the murky, greasy air. But you can't tell because the only things you have are your sense of smell, which is invaded with the scent of offal and old blood, rotting meat, rotted eggs, and your ears just hear this disjointed, slow inhale and exhale. Luna, when you first showed up here, you were in a god-awful amount of pain. Your right arm, or your left arm, was bleeding freely. You could feel that you had some kind of really horrible injury on it. The last thing you remember was Frederick grabbing you by that arm. You spent about 10 minutes here. No, sorry, it was like 45 minutes here. You spent about 45 minutes here by yourself. As you did, you basically tore off a piece of your shirt or whatever fabric you had handy, and you bound up the back of your arm as best you could. You could not see. You quickly became not used to, but at least less shocked by your surroundings. You felt around a bit, and you began moving, just trying to get a bearing on anything. You eventually found what you hope is a rock sticking out of the ground. It's about 3 feet high, and from what you could feel, it goes about 4 or 5 feet around in circumference. It's fairly smooth, it's sticky to the touch, but it gives you something that's not flat. And you also notice that weird movement the ground does is not as bad near this thing. Like this thing is something solid. Right about the time you got there, you felt that pop of air that always happens when Frederick comes in. Instinctively, just out of fear, you said, "Who's there?" Frederick basically, he said, "I'm here," and that's where we will take your scene from now. So, Frederick, you just popped in beside her. She said, "Who's there?" Go ahead.
Luna, is that you?
Yeah. I don't exactly know what's going on right now.
I agree. This is not what I expected.
Do you have any idea where we are?
Luna,
Or more importantly, how to get out?
Luna, you have really bad heartburn.
Cool, because I already feel nauseous.
I don't know how to get out.
It hurts. Like there's really a burning in your chest.
Oh god.
I
Something's
believe
not
I
right.
tried to fly last time, so I guess I grabbed her and then try to fly, but nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
And
you, like I said, the moment you appeared, and you because you knew you teleported to her, you know when your power works, so you know you're standing right beside her, but you have no more touch of the divinity left in you.
Right.
Here's the weird thing: for the first time in your entire existence, you feel your heart beat, and you have to draw in air for the first time ever.
Thick, stinky air.
Yep, and it's horrible.
Yeah, it's not even good air. Right. Oh, this is not.
Something's not right at all.
No, nothing is right. Summary something and has the ability to screw with my transportation. I don't enjoy it. And I can't fly.
And when you say the
Oh.
words "I can't fly," you suddenly hear the heavy beat of huge wings overhead.
Oh God.
So, what the heck?
You've
Interesting.
you've made him you've made him rethink his whole life.
And Alex walks away from the game.
Ah.
Well, if I can't be an angel,
If I can't be an angel, I quit.
Done. Absolutely done. Oh man.
Interesting.
what
Here he comes back.
what
Everything
about
okay, Alex?
Yeah, very sorry. Just some allergies out of nowhere.
Oh,
All day long,
Oh.
all good.
sneezing
Ah.
fits. They're the greatest.
Yeah.
All right, so like I said, right then at
Spare-
that point, you
spare
hear
the stream a blowing nose sound?
you hear the beating of huge wings overhead, and you can tell distance is very hard to judge because this seems to be a giant open space.
Mhm.
It sounds like it's relatively close. You hear a double thump of something heavy hitting the ground.
Um,
Luna,
Yeah.
in your head,
Oh no.
you hear a voice, small and in the distance, and it says, "What's going on? I can't see anything. Hello? Hello?
God.
Please, talk to me. I don't know what's going on. I know you're there. I can feel you.
Oh no.
Where are we? Where have you taken us?
Who are you? Oh.
Are you the host?
What?
Are you the host?
No.
I'm only supposed to be with the host. Only the host can hold me. Only the host can contain me. If you're not the host, we're all in danger.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Who are you? What is your name? Tell me your name.
Oh God. It's Luna.
Luna what?
Luna Roth.
That makes sense.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
No.
Luna, do you have... Luna, listen. Shh, listen. Do you have powers, Luna?
Yes.
Did anyone tell you where those come from?
Not really.
Oh God, they forgot. Must have been so long. I don't even know how long. Luna, where are we? I need to know. Look
I
around.
don't know. I can't see anything.
Okay, this is gonna feel weird. Okay?
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this.
Open your mouth and scream. Out loud.
Okay, I don't want to scream into my microphone.
I know.
But yeah, okay, I'll do it.
You let out a
Like
you just
that.
scream. Frederick, you don't know what's going on. She's been quiet. All of a sudden, she just piercingly screams out of nowhere. Luna?
I would have
Huh?
maneuvered myself between where. So I grabbed her to fly, and then the thing landed. So I would have moved myself between her and the thing.
Right. So
kind of my hand is still kind of on her, so I know where she's at. But otherwise, just kind of standing there,
you scream, Luna,
doing nothing.
Uh-huh.
and almost instantly in your mind, it's not visual, but you
Mhm.
suddenly know that Frederick is standing there. He's put himself between you and this thing that is about 50 feet away. This thing looks like a large humanoid with huge wings on its back. It's kind of in a low crouch,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't really make out a lot of features. Whatever this voice in your head did, it's not super distinctive, it's not sight. But you can feel and see that this thing is slowly crawling forward. Very quietly.
Oh my god.
And it's just putting one hand in front of the other and moving up. And it's absolutely silent, but it's moving straight towards Frederick. Not fast. You probably got about a minute or two before it actually gets to where it can reach him.
Okay, I'm gonna like grab him and try and move him out of the way, like because you said we're up against something that's somewhat solid, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to like move him around so that like that is in between us and the thing.
You hear the voice in your head is like, I don't know where we are. I've never seen this place. Well, you can't really see anything. I've never been to this place before. But I have, Luna, you have abilities. You have powers. Those powers came from somewhere, and we will have time to talk about that later. But wherever we are, it has done something that it should not have. It has awoken me far too soon. I can feel that.
Oh God.
You are the vessel. Your line passes this down from generation to generation. Normally it just manifests in you guys having weird quirks, powers, abilities. But when the end times come, you will be the vessels of the apocalypse. My name is Famine.
What? Okay.
You cannot be allowed to die here. I am going to take us out of here. I have that within my power.
My friend has to go with me.
I'm afraid that's not going to be possible.
No, he has to go with me. I can't leave him here.
I have the ability, but I do not have the power. I need to draw the power from somewhere.
No. That's not okay. It's not okay.
It may not kill him. He's not human. But I need power. And unfortunately, Luna, I don't think I can give you a choice in this. That thing's getting closer.
No.
It's just the way things are. We need to be out of here now before I have to do something worse. All I need for you to do is reach out and touch him.
No. Okay, I'm like keeping my hands like.
Don't make me
in
take over.
your pockets.
Right, like.
Don't make me take over, Luna.
No. I don't want to hurt him. There has to be some other way.
Then ask him.
Can Frederick hear her having this conversation?
I can only hear her side of
like
it.
one-sided.
I'm assuming that Luna's not thinking. I'm assuming Luna's not thinking, saying this like thinking it only in her head. I'm assuming she's probably talking out loud.
Because she's freaked the hell out right now. She has no clue what's going on.
So, Frederick, you're hearing only Luna's side of this conversation.
No, I don't want to hurt him. My friend has to come with me. I don't want to hurt him.
There's something
Geez,
over
I was
there that
assuming that was in her head the whole time. So
no.
You hear about, probably it's only like 20 feet away now, you hear a bubbling gurgle.
There's something coming for us. There's something coming for us, and there's a voice in my head that says it could get us out of here, but it's gonna hurt you, and I don't want to do that. I can't do that.
If we're going to
What
be
kind-
honest with him, Luna, tell him that I might kill him.
yeah,
the
what kind
voice.
of hurt?
The voice says it might kill you. I
Oh.
can't.
Not cool.
No, it's not.
There's a chance that when we leave this place, his divinity will save him. I know what he is. Or what he's
It's
supposed to be.
It says there's a chance that you'll survive, but it doesn't know, and I don't understand what's going on.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's just a massive switch. I don't know. I feel like that's your call. I got us into this mess. If you have a way out, then.
Oh God. No.
But until you
It's
decide,
getting closer, Luna.
I will keep you
If it
as
takes
safe
him
as
instead
I
of
can.
if he takes him, then we have no chance of getting out of here. And it's getting closer.
Is there some way with my telepathy that I could try and manipulate this thing to go away?
If you want to reach out with telepathy towards it, you have its general location.
Yeah.
You reach
Can I
out
do
with your
that?
mind.
Yeah.
The
How
only
big is it?
mind near you is Frederick. And
no.
And there's now a double presence on yourself.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Ugh.
How big is it?
How big is the thing that's coming? Well, you didn't get to see it at all, so you wouldn't have any idea. But
How big is it?
When it was still standing before it crouched, it was about 18 feet tall.
Oh God.
Oh
It
God!
had about a 160-foot wingspan.
Oh God! What?
That thing that's coming for us, it's huge. And I don't think I can do anything about it. I don't think I can make it go away.
Why don't you call our friends or something? Maybe they have a way out. They all have magic.
This place, the reason that I'm awake is because this place sucks energy. Everything. It sucks life. It sucks energy. It sucks everything away. It sucked his divinity away. And it took away the bonds that bind me to you. And keep me dormant until the time comes.
No.
Luna,
There has to be a different way.
I'm sorry, there's no more time. And just out of nowhere, you reach out and grab his arm. You don't even do it. You have no conscious effort to doing it. So, Alex.
Yeah.
I need Frederick to make me a tough roll.
All right. Do. Here we go.
Oh. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll go away.
Oh crap!
On his forehead, you see a huge circlet of red dots and scratches, and blood wells up from them. And you see on his robes, right over just below his left side of his ribs, where his ribs would be, you see the robes start to turn crimson red. He lets go of Luna, and his hands suddenly have huge gaping holes in them, and they begin to well up.
Stigmata.
And his eyes roll up in his head, and he collapses, and he's back to being Frederick in the suit again, but he's still got all the wounds. Frederick, you just took 5 levels of harm,
Oh,
and you're unconscious.
okay. I'm also unstable.
Yes.
Carl immediately rushes to Luna.
Fuck you, Carl. I'm kidding. Okay.
Immediately, straight to her, like hopping over Frederick if he has to.
Oh, God.
Hopping over Frederick. Luna, you're kind of, number one, you're blinking like mad. You
Yeah.
haven't had any source of light for like hours, and Frederick was absolutely blinding, so your eyes are stinging like crazy.
Mhm.
And even the light in this room is better than that, but at the same time, it's still hurts.
Oh,
Luna,
God.
you okay?
No.
You okay? You
no.
alright?
No, Frederick, is Frederick okay? Is he okay? Like, somebody help him!
He's an angel. He'll be fine. Are you
no!
okay?
No. No.
What the fuck happened?
I was in complete darkness, and then something was talking to me, and it said it could help me and get me out, but we had to use.
Okay. All right. It's cool.
Now
Everything's
somebody
fine.
has to help him.
You're here. You're both here. Everything's cool. Like, we can all just take it easy. Everyone's fine now. And I look back into the circle where that thing was, the thing with like the long tongue and the bug eyes.
Yep.
Is it still there?
Yep.
Did it react to Frederick when he appeared?
It recoiled. He was still emitting light when he appeared.
Yeah, so it just recoiled, but it seems
it went
uninjured.
and it's like and you can see that like its left arm, like it curled up and like kind of put its arm up to defend itself, and its left arm is incredibly twisted and gnarled, and like the skin's been stripped off of it. Its left side, it's limping on its left leg. Everywhere that the light that was emitted from Frederick hit it, it has been horribly disfigured.
Okay.
Of course, it looked horribly disfigured in the first place, but yeah.
Send it back.
No, leave it. We need it.
Leave it.
Save Fred. Come on. Somebody heal Fred.
For
Come.
what?
And I go to Fred and start trying to like bandage his wounds.
Okay. You can make me a. Are you going to try and help a damaged opponent, or an opponent but a compatriot?
Sure.
All right.
Can I help her in some way?
You can try and give her a helping action. Let me hang on a second. I forgot to open up my sheets. Oh, shoot. Now I gotta go find him. My bad. Gaming, Monster of the Week. I have too many games on my computer. Hunter's reference sheet. Keeper's reference sheet. While these open, ladies and gentlemen, how's your colon?
Are we going on break?
It's our new. It's
New
our
sponsor.
new sponsor. New sponsor.
Colonade.
New sponsor. Dale's Prune Juice.
Dale's prune juice. All right, so, baby, if you're going to if you're going to try and help her out, principles, monsters, bystanders. Help out. So you make 2d6 plus cool, baby. So Regina and Susie are stepping up to try and help out Frederick and stabilize him. Regina is just trying to do a 2d6 plus cool roll in order to help Luna stabilize him. So go ahead and do that, please.
Is that cocked?
It's not cocked, but you rolled an 11. But remember, click on the dice beside the word cool on your sheet. That's how you roll it.
0.
But that still works, because that's an 11. So what that does is that gives Luna... Where are they? There they are. That's not it. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Luna, with a 11 to help out, you grant a +1 to your roll to try and stabilize Frederick. So
Okay.
you're going to try, and this is going to be act under pressure. So it's going to be, once again, 2d6 plus cool. And you're basically just trying to stop... You're trying to figure out how to help him, honestly, because it's weird. He's not really human.
I didn't take the class at the rec center on Angel CPR.
Oh, shit.
Right.
So that's just a 5. So, Frederick.
Yeah.
Shit. You take another harm.
Oh no.
As Luna attempts, or not Luna, but as Susie comes over and tries to stabilize you, but she ends up almost tripping over the couch and kind of landing on your body.
Oh.
And blood is welling up, and the wound on your side is actually torn wider.
Look, Luna, go to the bathroom and start drawing a bath. Carl, help me pick him up, and we're taking him to the bathroom.
Okay. I do what I'm told.
So you go start drawing a bath?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do, Cole?
I'm going to gently place him in the tub. Somebody
Okay.
give me another one of his feathers.
Okay.
I'm going to take the feather,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use it to try to magically bless the water and turn it into holy water. He's angelic. Holy water should heal him.
Except you're not divine, so you can't create holy water.
But his feather is.
But you're trying to manipulate it with magic, which is not divine.
I mean,
If you're an acolyte, or you were another divine, I could see you being able to do that, but you don't even follow his religion.
that's not true. I went to the Catholic Church forever.
Okay, then let's do this. Whew, what would that be? That's a really interesting one. Let's do this. Before you do that, why don't you try and to make me a read a bad situation roll, 2d6 plus sharp.
Sharp. All right.
So you can get one question out of these questions, okay? What's the best way in? What's the best way out? In this regard, you would basically be saying, what's the best way to help him? Are there any dangers that we haven't noticed? That could be in relation to his condition. What's the biggest threat? What's basically killing him? what's most vulnerable to me. That would also translate into what's the best thing you can do to help out, and what's the best way to protect the victims. Well, he's currently the only victim, so it's the same thing. So choose one of those and you get to ask it.
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
He is greatly depleted of divine energies. It's almost like it's all been stripped from him. The blood that's coming out of him is blood.
I'm unconscious.
Yes.
Okay. Immediately pull the plug. I don't need him bleeding out in water.
So he
You
is
plan.
almost human, basically.
If he's human, then we're just going to do this the normal way, and I'm just going to use magic to directly heal him.
Okay. What are you going to do? You still have his feather.
I mean, I don't even need the feather for power.
Then I'll take that back, sir.
What do you get from 9?
Are you making a necklace?
Well, I don't have a glitch. I have a -1 going forward, so it's glitchless magic, but I'm gonna have a penalty to me.
And what happens to the how does he heal?
It's just like a normal magic roll. Whatever happens on a normal glitch, I think the effect still happens, but the bad side effect doesn't happen.
I know, but with healing magic, it tells you how much he heals.
Oh, he gets 1 health back.
So you heal 1 back, but
Or-
you're still unstable. Or
Let's see. It's heal 1 harm from an injury, cure a disease, or neutralize a poison. So can I just stabilize him so he's not gonna keep bleeding out instead of healing the 1 harm?
okay.
Is that equivalent to like neutralize a poison / cure a disease?
I'll let you know. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So you heal 1 harm.
I'm
And
stable at not healing harm.
you don't heal 1 harm. You're stable. You're not,
Okay.
but you're still at the same harm you're at.
Yeah.
Cole, you said it's glitchless magic, so there's no repercussions for you.
I take
But
a
you're at
-1
-1 going forward. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
All
instead of glitches, I take -1 going forward. So the magic
Got it.
doesn't
Oh, we
glitch,
lost
but I have a penalty.
Got it. All right. So you guys notice after he does his spell that he is noticeably less pale. His breathing has gone from that rapid, shallow breathing that was happening before to a more gentle breathing that seems to be more in control. And there's a little bit of color returning to his cheeks. He's still laying in the tub, still soaking wet. And actually, Frederick, you are waking up. You are in an unbelievable amount of pain.
You're gonna need to stay very still.
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank god you're alive. Oh my god. Oh.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Okay. I can feel that I don't need to move.
I don't need to move.
Yeah, I would recommend you don't move. If you move, you're gonna rip this stuff back open. You're very fragile right now.
Uh-huh.
Now, the thing is, he still has large open wounds that haven't been stitched.
And
I don't have anything, nor can I do anything about that. So,
Right? I don't think I can either.
so what I'm gonna do
Regina, do you have tape?
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the kitchen and I'm gonna grab like hand towels
Okay. Regina
Um,
has some very nice hand towels.
and I'm gonna take the hand towels and I'm gonna go back into the kitchen and I'm just gonna try to like wrap his hands up at least
Hmm.
and
I
take
hand
one and like
Susan
make a
my first
bandana.
aid kit.
Carl's pretty good at making bandanas, so I would say like the head and the head will be all right. Maybe the hands too. Well, like at least there'll be something
As you're
there.
bandaging the head, you notice that the visible wounds on the forehead, there's wounds all in his hair that are just as bad. It's a
Yeah, I'm
complete
trying
circle
to,
around
like-
his head.
I'm trying to like make a headband like around it with a
Okay.
tap, like just like all the way around.
Are you looking for pressure, basically?
Yeah, like I'm trying to like kind of tourniquet, like not like tourniquet on the head, but like at least put a pressure tie on his head to like
That's okay.
keep it from.
Cut off the circulations at the top of his head.
Dr. Carl, maybe you need to calm down a little bit. As I'm pulling the tampons out from the bathroom, and I'm beginning to like stick tampons in the wounds.
I'm literally standing in the bathroom door with Regina's first aid kit going,
Look, Carl's. Look,
y'all got it
Carl-
covered?
Carl's not gonna like fight you on putting tampons in his hand wounds, but like Carl knows enough about tampons to know that like you can't put a tampon in a head wound.
Yeah,
Right.
no, but I mean like you can pack them into most of these wounds, and it's gonna at least like decrease the bleeding and help the clotting.
Those are weird bandages.
Hey, Regina, you can have your first aid kit back, I guess.
All right, so
These were specifically designed for impalements, and you have several impalements all over you.
Frederick,
I do.
you feel lightheaded. You absolutely know you should not try and move. You know that you can feel the connection to the divine, but it is weak at best.
Uh-huh.
You don't think you could summon your sword, let alone fly. This is, aside from when you were in that different place, the darkness, this is the weakest you've ever felt since you chose this existence. And nothing's ever done this to you before.
Yeah.
Well, crap. I ran back into the living room where the creature is. Is it still in the circle?
Nope.
Oh no.
Oh, crap. Call. Your friend is loose?
No, he's in the bathtub.
No, the other one.
I don't have other friends.
Cole, the
I'm your only
fucking
friend.
shadow
Did I
is
say that?
gone.
I kind
And
of side
the
glanced to
lights
see
in the
Carl's
living
face
room
because I realized he's in the room.
shut off.
So Carl is going to instinctively pull out his nunchucks.
So the lights in the living room are out.
Oh god.
I freeze.
Susie, you hear scampering behind the couch.
Okay,
Time to move.
I'm okay.
You hear a little voice going, Cole? Cole, your friend is loose.
Gonna slowly get my gun out of my backpack.
The lights in the kitchen go out.
Cole,
So
are you coming? Because I need to know if there's anyone else in this room besides me and this thing.
I guess I'll head that direction. But
You hear
before I
footsteps.
walk in there,
Yeah.
that trick I played at the museum, I'm gonna do that again, and I'm going to try to like magically turn the lights back on, hopefully as sunlight and not light. But let's at least try to get the lights back up.
So you're going to need to make me a weird roll again. And remember, you have the -1 going forward.
But I get a +1 to the light magic, so it's going to cancel itself out.
Got it. Oh!
Not that that helped.
You go to summon the energy. The lights all turn on, and they're beaming for 1 second, and then they go insanely bright, and all the light bulbs in the living room and the kitchen all shatter at once.
Oh god.
Susie Q screams a little.
Carl takes out his phone and turns on the flashlight for his phone and just kind of like holds it out in front of him like just
So Carl, where are you at? You still in the bathroom?
I am. So if we were all in the bathroom,
yeah, as far as I know right now, the way it works is Carl in the bathroom, Frederick in the bathroom, Luna in the bathroom, Regina in the hallway because she never came all the way into the bathroom. Susie came out of the bathroom and is now in the living room, and Cole is coming down the hallway towards the living room when he tried to turn the lights on and blew all the light bulbs.
so I'm going to put myself in the doorway of the bathroom, blocking Frederick and Luna,
Gotcha.
while like holding my phone out, just like all over the hall with the flashlight.
Got it. All right, so Susie, you're in the living room, and you're kind of like in the area where the two couches are, because that's where your laptop was anyway. So, so you're kind of out there, and then that's where you looked over and saw the circle was empty. Your laptop screen suddenly lights up, which it only does if someone hits a keyboard or something like that on the couch, and you hear like the little pads of some footfalls running across the couch.
Throw a knife at the couch.
You throw a knife at the couch. Go ahead and make me a tough roll.
Do I need to buy new furniture?
Well, that was nice laptop while you had it.
No, actually, you basically pull the knife to throw it. You go, you fling your hand back, and you're like totally this like you're terrified, and you just release the knife backwards, and it kind of like slams into the wall behind you. You have no idea where it is now.
Fuck.
And you sit in there, and you hear like not even like a foot away from you. You hear, "What's scarier than the dark?" And it's coming from somewhere below your knees.
Okay. Is this a voice I recognize?
Nope.
I am going to kick it in the face.
Go ahead and roll me 2d6 plus stuff.
Because why not?
Because when threatened by the dark, you kick it in the face.
That's right.
Nice. You snap your foot out. You connect with something that is it's solid and at the same time almost not, like kicking into a pillow, but with more weight.
Like kicking a big thing of Jello.
No.
So it undulates.
It doesn't actually undulate. It's like her foot kind of like slams into it and it conforms around her foot. And you hear a little intake of a gasp of pain.
I want to try and grab it at the same time.
You have to make me another
if
roll.
possible.
Yeah, you have to make me another roll.
Okay.
But I'll give you, because of the 12, I will give you a +1 going forward on the next roll.
Nice. Tough. +1.
Did you already put the +1 in that?
I did.
Okay, good. So that is, so you can reach down and you grab it. As you grab it, you get it solid. I mean, you have it. You don't know what exactly you're grabbing, but you're grabbing onto some of its spindly limbs. But as you grab it, you feel a whole bunch of punctures on your right hand, and you're pretty sure it bit you. So you take 1 harm. You did 1 harm to it when you kicked it.
Okay.
So but you take 1 harm as it bites down on you, and I need you to make me a tough roll.
Okay, so 1 harm makes me actually have 4 harm now.
Ow.
Because
Are you
we have not
unstable, then?
slept or anything, so I am unstable.
Okay. And I need you to make me a tough roll.
Can I help her out? Can I do a help out with my shining the flashlight at this thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Helping out another opponent is, I do believe, help out is 2d6 plus cool.
So I've got the power of heart,
Mm-hmm.
being a mundane. When fighting a monster, if you help someone, don't roll plus cool. You automatically help as though you rolled a 10.
Oh,
So
nice.
on a 10 plus for help out, let me see. I've got the moves here. I'm
Mhm.
giving her another +1 essentially. So now she would have a +2 going forward.
So that would make it a 9. So that's still so basically that's a success on your tough roll. You feel nauseous and you feel like you want to throw up, but you're resisting it for now. Whatever this thing is, its bite is venomous.
Great. Awesome. Cole, I've got it, and it bit me, and you need to get it now.
So Cole, what are you
Help.
doing? Carl's kind of come into the room and he's shining his flight. You can see Susie struggling with something. She's got kind of in a low crouch, and she like reached down to her right leg, and she's obviously. It looks like someone trying to hold down a cat. There's something moving. It's flailing around, and she's got a good hold on it, but it's going nuts, and it's obviously hurting her while she's trying to hold it down. What are the rest of you doing, by the way? Luna, Regina, Frederick. I know you're laying there bleeding.
I'm gonna stay with Frederick because I need to. I'm so paranoid right now. Like I don't want anything else to happen to him.
Gotcha. So Regina, what are you doing?
I'm going to Susie because she's yelling.
Yep.
And
you
I'm
see
gonna
the
see
same
what
thing
I
I
can
just
do to
described.
try and help her.
It's
Yeah.
dark, so you can't really see anything but silhouettes because of the window behind in front of Susie. But you can see that she's crouched down and she's struggling with something at her feet.
Yeah, I'm looking at the moves to see what I could do.
All right. Let's go back to Cole. Cole, what are you doing?
I'm going to use magic to trap a specific person, minion, or monster.
Got it. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Let's just hope magic starts doing me better than it was before. Oh!
No.
Getting a lot of
So-
experience.
Yeah, I literally just leveled up.
I was gonna say
Susie-
Cole's probably leveled up by now.
Cole goes. You don't actually know what happens, but the monster's sitting there in your grasp, and then all of a sudden, for no apparent reason, it gets insanely slippery, like an eel, and just comes right out of your hands, and kind of stumbles on the floor, shoots underneath the coffee table, and you can't see it anymore.
Okay. Oh God, it's God. It's oh God.
Yeah,
And
your
then-
hands are covered with
Banishment
something.
worked.
And I'm probably bleeding a lot and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Now,
so I'm gonna.
you're worried it might have hit an artery in your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of like crawl back on my ass and like try and hold my hand and like stop the bleeding.
Okay, Regina, what are you doing?
Gonna get more towels, apparently.
You gonna what are you doing? Are you just grabbing more towels? Are you helping Susie move or what?
You
You
still have
said-
the first aid kit in your hand
Yeah.
because I handed it back to you.
That's right. So I never got around to putting it down. So what do I need to roll to try and use my first aid kit? I don't know, staunch the bleeding
So
or
you're gonna try and help out. So it's a 2d6 plus cool.
2d6 plus cool.
Yes.
Did it roll?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's the dice symbol besides the cool.
Yeah, I know. You said to hit it, right?
Yeah,
I
it should
did.
pop up with a number, or should pop up with another window that'll give you your +1 forward, or +2 forward, or -1, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you click submit on that, and it'll roll it.
It does not want to do that. It didn't come up with another window. I was just looking for
It might be behind your character sheet.
There you go.
There it goes.
So that is an 8. So with an 8 for help out, you give a +1 to the next roll. So what you can do is you're trying to help out. So go ahead and make me a act under pressure roll, Susie,
Okay.
with a +1.
Is that a cool?
Yes. That's with the +1, right? All right, so
Yes.
that's a 7. Basically, what you do is you manage to, and this is only temporary, but you temporarily stabilize yourself. You're applying enough pressure, and Regina brought you the towels, and she basically helped you tie it off to where, and, because with the two of you together, you basically stopped the bleeding for now, so you were temporarily stabilized.
Okay.
Okay? So you're not going to continue to lose one harm every turn now. All right. So who is? Let's see. Regina's still there. Frederick's still there. Cole, what are you doing?
I will try to magically stabilize her or heal her. Is she stable or?
She is temporarily stable. Well, you don't know that. She looks to be stable.
Okay, then I will try to heal her.
Go for it. All right. So you are going to have a -1 going forward in your next roll, but you do stabilize her, so you heal back 1 harm, Susie.
Okay.
Describe how your healing magic looks and feels, Cole.
So my character doesn't realize it, but his magical power comes from like a phoenix essence.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably almost like a light illusion of a fire burning over her skin as it begins to heal it.
Gotcha. So there is a little bit of light around you right now as there's a nimbus of fire that whisks over your skin, and the fire knits along the wounds a little bit, and it seems to help with the bleeding as the fire goes down into the wounds in your hand, and you seem to be, you can feel your blood pressure is returning to normal a little bit as whatever artery or vein that was punctured is somewhat closed. So
Okay.
you're not bleeding nearly as bad anymore.
Okay.
All right. Carl, what are you doing?
So, I want to try something here.
All right.
I want to try to use Oops
What is Oops?
to,
Oh,
to
yeah.
stumble across something important. And what I want to try to stumble across, like literally stumble onto, is like if there is like a laundry basket or like a hamper of some kind that I can like then pick up and try to like run into the room and like contain this thing with.
A little trash can or something.
Yeah, like a trash can.
Do
Like
you have
a trash can in the bathroom or something. Like something along those lines. So
Yeah.
I can like run
I have a
into.
hamper.
Yeah, I
a
can run in
trash
there.
can.
What do you
and,
have to
like-
roll for Oops?
It just happens.
Oh,
Now
okay.
here's the thing. You will find something important and useful, but not necessarily related to your immediate problems. So that's up to the keeper. If I can find something, like it's up to you. If like I'm gonna find something, like within that I won't like. Basically, I don't want to have to run to another room
No.
and then
You
run back
basically are
out.
standing there and you look
And,
over
yeah.
and you see one of those wire trash cans, the larger ones,
Yeah.
sitting there, and you basically, you have the inspiration to try and trap whatever this thing is in the trash can.
Cool. Then can I also use my what could go wrong to rush into danger without hedging my bets? And I can take a +2 going forward to an act under pressure roll to try to like get this thing in a can.
Sure, go right ahead.
All right, cool. So with a +2, all right, I'm gonna run into the room and ooh,
It's not horrible. So you go
not
running
horrible.
forward. You go running forward. You see the creature. It's basically scampering from one couch to another, and you basically just do a freaking laid flat out dive with a trash
got it.
can in your hands, and you slam the trash can down on the thing. As you're slamming it down, though, one of its arms is like trapped outside the can. It's one of its heavily damaged arms, and as you're slamming the hand down, the arm comes out and just like rakes you across, like, because you're holding the can like that, so the claw comes out and just like rakes across the back of your thumb. And you take 1 harm, and I need you to make me a tough roll. Gotcha. So you feel, once again, you feel that wave of nausea, and you feel like, whatever this thing is, whatever it has on it, it's not good. It's toxic. Because that wound, it's a scratch. It's a deep scratch, but it's a scratch. But you're feeling like it's poisoned.
So yeah, so I'm going to do my best to like keep holding this thing down, and like just I'm just gonna like someone with magic.
Yeah, it is fighting and struggling, so you are actually having to spend all your concentration to hold this thing down.
I was gonna say I as long as I'm continuing to hold him down, I'll get that +2 for the act under pressure for doing the act under pressure to like get him in there.
Right. Gotcha. All right, so let's go. Regina, what are you gonna do?
Honestly, I have absolutely no idea. Because I kind of want to check on my niece.
You gonna go back and check in on Luna?
Yeah.
Make sure she's okay?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. So you turn around, you start walking, you headed down the hallway, the bathroom's right there, the door's still standing open. The bathroom lights still work.
Cool.
So
Is
Luna's
she
sitting there, she's sitting there beside the tub, probably like, looking at the door mostly.
Yeah.
But, every now and then you can see she looks back at Frederick. Frederick seems to be doing okay. He's still paler than heck. But he doesn't seem to be bleeding much anymore, openly.
Cool.
There's a bunch of tampons shoved in his wounds. And Luna is kind of like, she's like holding one of his hands, but she's like sitting there looking at the door, kind of terrified.
Yeah.
So what are you doing now, Regina?
Okay.
What's going on out there?
Nothing much, honey. What's going on in here?
I don't want anything to hurt Frederick anymore. Like what's going on? What are they fighting in there? Because I don't know anything about this thing.
Yeah, you could definitely hear. You like if you're just down the hall, you could definitely hear like the yelling and probably the weird noises this thing's making.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, it has not made a sound. Except
That's even worse.
That's creepier. No.
Luna, in your head, you hear that voice, and it says, "They're fighting a minor scion of the nothing."
Okay.
They will defeat it. It is a lesser thing.
So how are you doing, sweetie?
I'm fine. I'm so fine.
Okay, that's awesome. So do you think y'all can come out?
No. I don't think Frederick
Okay.
needs to move at all.
Okay, Frederick, how are you doing? Tampon man?
I want to say he's asleep right now.
He passed out.
Yeah.
Passed out in the tub with tampons in his wounds.
Still wet.
You know those will
Look,
actually
we've all been to
impede
college.
the wounds closing, right?
He's not going to close that fast. He currently he's breathing, which is something you've never really seen him do before. And he's bleeding, which is also something you've never really seen him do before. So it's very weird.
Him and Luna just need to not play together real often.
All right, so back to this. Susie, what are you doing? Carl is now he is kind of pulled himself up to his knees, and he's got his hands on top of the trash can. The trash can is dancing all around, but he's leaning all his body weight on top of it, holding it down.
So he's really close to me?
Relatively speaking, he's within 5 feet.
Okay. I still have that feather. So the feather that I was cleaning,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab that feather and start stabbing it at the bottom of the trash can.
Okay. So you go to stab at the bottom of the trash can, and it doesn't. It's just a feather.
Shit. Hey, is Fred alive?
I look up. I look up at Susie with the feather, and I just go, "A fucking feather, Susie! You have a
Last
gun!
time.
I know you have a gun!"
Oh, so I grab my gun out and I shoot the trash can.
You shoot the trash can. 2d6 plus tough.
Yay.
Oh god. Ah!
Probably got
Everything-
a target or something.
Everything is going insane. Ah!
I hope no one's downstairs, cause oh boy,
Oh shit!
Oh
oh I spoke it into being.
no!
So Susie,
Oh,
you go
no.
to you pull out your gun, you kind of like lean back, you point at the trash can, and you see these those two multifaceted eyes like pressed up against the trash can, and that split that has all those teeth suddenly just turns up on the edges. And right as you go to pull the trigger, the trash can jerks away from you, and Carl, who's pushing all his weight, falls down in front of the gun barrel. And you shoot him in the back.
Oh, shit!
Carl, take 3 harm.
I shot Carl!
Yeah.
Oh god.
And all of you
Say
hear the report
as
of
loud
a
as I
gun.
possibly can.
Is he frozen? Or very upset?
Is what?
I think he's
No.
upset. But I
Yeah.
scream as loud as I can. Oh,
Josh,
shit,
are
I
you,
shot
oh no, he's
Carl.
still there.
Oh yeah, no, like so Carl says, because I've been shot in the back and I'm dying. Nothing. I say nothing. I'm dying. Like
How many?
Oh,
how many
no.
wounds do you have?
I am one harm away from dying.
Oh.
I jump in between the trash can and him because I know he let go.
The trash can is
And
on
I
its
try
side,
to
and there's
cover
nothing
him.
there.
I try to cover him and put my hands on the wound, and I'm trying to stop the bleeding, and I'm
Cole.
screaming for everybody. Oh my God! Somebody save me!
Okay. With the most authority I have ever said ever, and completely dropping my human visage completely. So I am in my true form. I am just going to reach my hand forward, muster every bit of power I have, and I'm going to attempt to what is the technical term in the book? Is it banish or is it bar it?
If you're making it leave, it's banish.
Yeah, banish. I'm gonna banish it.
All right. It's magic. Hopefully. 2d6 plus weird. Oh!
And I
Nice.
just took
God.
magic as an advanced move, so it does extra stuff now too on a 12.
So what does it do on a 12?
You decide, but it does extra stuff beyond my intentions.
So, describe to them what they see when you do this, Cole.
So
Because Susie's in the room, Carl's still conscious and in the room, and Regina is standing in the hallway so
Carl's-
she can see into
no.
the room.
Carl's not conscious. Carl is one harm away from dead.
But
I'm
you're still-
unstable.
You're still conscious.
Oh, am I still conscious?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then Carl would be going, fuck!
So suddenly, where Cole had been standing, there's something that still looks like Cole, but it has purple skin and yellow, orange, and red hair, like for eyebrows, and like his actual hair that almost appears to move like it's on fire, but it's still hair. And his eyes are almost completely made up of a glowing kind of like ember-like design at this point. He reaches his hand outwards and starts saying an incantation in a language that probably nobody understands. And his voice is just very loud and completely like stoic.
And it
it's
also almost
like,
has a booming echo effect.
and it's almost like from his hand this fire rips out forward and shoots towards the direction that you guys are in. and then where this thing was, it wraps around it, and then it's just gone.
So the creature's gone. As a flame rips across Susie and Carl, each one of them, you feel this incredible burning sensation. Carl, it's actually bad enough to where it overrides the pain of the gunshot for a moment. And each one of you are healed 2 harm. And Carl, you hear a thunk thunk on the ground behind you, and the bullet was pushed from your back.
Oh, it hadn't even gone through. Shit.
Nope.
Oh, that's even worse.
Well, I figure she's probably carrying a 38 or something small like that. So
Right.
That's a 9mm.
9mm. Oh, it probably. Well, I don't know what she's packing, but it might have been deeper than that. But you know.
Did it hit my spine and stop? And I'm
No.
paralyzed?
No, it hit your shoulder blade.
Ah.
Oh,
Right.
So
Christ.
anyway, but yes, you 2 heal 2. Regina, you did get full. You saw this.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know exactly what. Damn it! This thing keeps on doing this.
I don't know. I got 2 harm from something.
So to me, Cole looked the same, except maybe like his hair was a little firier, and I probably just thought he was
Yes.
mad at me.
Yeah, because you've seen him before.
He has a temper.
Oh, yeah, because the flame goes everywhere. Frederick, you woke up with a gunshot, right? And then and all of you in the bathroom see a wave of flame that comes through the walls. And as it goes over you, Frederick, your body is racked in pain. How many harm have you taken, Luna?
I'm spending a luck.
For what?
Stop
Okay.
and listen.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking.
No,
I'm
no,
like-
no. Luna,
I'm gonna die.
how many harm have you taken?
none as far as I know. I
Okay.
don't know.
No,
I don't. I mean,
Yeah,
She
yeah,
had-
no, you didn't.
I
You did
didn't-
not. You did not.
She
Okay.
actually had harm from
No, yeah, she
the
had 2 harm. You
hand.
had 2 harm. You had 2 harm.
okay, because
the
my
hand
thing
thing.
got deleted, so I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
that's okay. And Regina, how much harm have you taken any harm?
2.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know
each
when.
one of you each heals 2 harm as
Oh.
the fire walks over you. But
Cool.
as I said, it feels like the wounds are burnt away,
Ugh.
seared off your body. So Luna, you have a fresh scar in the shape of a perfect palm on the back of your left arm.
Cool.
Cool.
Friggin' sweet.
All right. So that was on Cole.
That's actually a pretty
action.
cool scar.
Yeah, it's like
That is.
That's pretty dope, actually. That's pretty dope.
After a few moments, it's just all quiet.
I'm gonna try to regain focus so I can bring back the human visage.
Do you have to make a roll for that, or You just have
I
to
mean,
take a few
I'm the one.
moments.
I'm the one that dropped it, so I think I can just bring it back
yeah,
up.
you just take a few moments to compose yourself. Well, actually, this is a good time to take a break. It's
Yeah.
9 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in 10 minutes at 9. We'll call it 9:15. So we'll be
Okay.
back in 10 minutes, and we will see you all then. Thank you very, very much. We're coming
Carl.
back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Thank you very much for letting us take that little break. We greatly appreciate it. People are now rehydrated and they have been to the bathroom and come back alive. Yay!
Woohoo!
So,
Yay.
Barely.
barely alive. So you guys, it seems everything's calmed down. What are you guys doing? Carl, what were you? I mean, sorry, not Carl, but Cole, you were doing something before we left. What were you doing again?
I was calming down and resuming my human visage so that hopefully, like, I didn't have to.
Explain this to more people.
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
I mean, because at this point, Susie is the only one that I truly know has seen me in my true form. So the less people I have
Carl
to
was
explain.
slipping in and out of the sweet embrace of death, so he may not have seen it.
Right. I mean, and if he did see something, he probably is questioning whether or not it was real. So I mean, it's easy to play off.
Gotcha.
Stream might be the video might be lagging again.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure if that's on me.
It might be
So I guess
on you. I don't know.
That's the
yet.
weird thing about it is I don't know if it's me or everything.
Mhm.
Let me see.
Here, let me hear the video or the audio. Yeah, the audio is fine again.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, it seems to be stopping and like buffering again a lot.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, there's nothing we can really do unless we stop the entire stream and start it up again.
Yeah.
Don't want the dashboard. I want that. I'm trying to bring it up myself. I don't know why it's stuttering. I'm sorry, guys. I really apologize. Let me do one thing real quick. I'm just checking.
Close your eyes and pretend it's a podcast.
Yeah. My speed isn't as good as it was before, but it's still close to 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 600. So it should be. I mean, I might be having some connection issues. That's the only thing I can think of. So it's not super stable, but it's strong. So I am very sorry about the video quality, guys. I really apologize. I don't know why it's doing this. I literally have the minimum stuff up that I can have, so I apologize for everything. But let's go back to the game. Oh, rats.
It fixed it.
It fixed it?
Yeah.
Weird. Where did Kessie go?
Where did Cassie go?
I think I can hear her through Josh's.
Cassie?
Luna.
My dogs were acting like jerks. Sorry.
That's okay. Dogs act like jerks. That's why I hate them. Luna,
Yes.
in your head, you hear that little voice again.
Oh God.
And it says, oh, good. They're done. Interesting. I didn't think they'd almost kill themselves trying to defeat that thing. You have some interesting companions. We should probably take some time to talk.
Yeah, I guess so.
You probably don't want to talk out loud. People are going to think you're crazy.
I kind of think I'm crazy.
No, you're not. You're an above average person in a very unusual situation.
You are crazy, and that's perfectly fine. I don't judge you either way. You keep talking to whoever you're talking to. I'm just gonna lay here.
Try not to bleed.
Try not to die.
She says, the voice says, the biggest thing that I can tell you right now is that your family,
Uh-huh.
your family line, is traced back to a bloodline. That was cute.
Sorry. Stop.
That was cute.
Cat. Can you not? Oh God.
But
Okay.
your family line can be traced back to the Merovingian kings. Do you know who they
Okay.
were?
Jesus.
No.
They were a bloodline that claimed to be able to trace themselves back to Christ.
Okay.
And they were given a task of holding a sacred covenant. Their family lines, 4 of them, were entrusted 4 aspects of the apocalypse. Your family was entrusted with pestilence. And she is I. Because of that, your family, those who are given gifts of this nature, were also given the ability to protect themselves. They were given powers and abilities that were taken from me.
Okay.
I am supposed to be asleep until my time is called. You see, the 4 aspects, we were all once people. Through our own actions, we became embodiments of that which we now represent and which we are charged of with enforcing. I won't bore you with how I became pestilence, but let's just say that there were some bad choices made. So we all are supposed to be dormant until the final days.
Mm-hmm.
And we are to be awoken by the trump. But the trump hasn't sounded. And I am awake. Something has put the world out of balance. Something has shifted in the order of power on a magnitude that I can't even begin to understand at this point. I'm going to need you to listen and try and understand what I say next. The 4 riders of the apocalypse are not evil. We are a process. We are a process of change. From one status of life to another, from one status of existence to another. I am not here to bring about the end of the world. I can't do anything about that. I can't change the date and time. I can't change the circumstances. The only thing I can tell you is whatever is happening now is changing the fundamental roles of the structure of how the universe is composed. Wherever we went, lifted the chains that bound me to slumber in your line, to lay dormant in your blood. I'm not here to make you do anything. I'm not here to have you help me bring about the end of the world. That's going to happen no matter what we do, you or I. What I am here now to ask you is to help me find out what has gone wrong
Mm-hmm.
and to correct it. And maybe give me your kitten for like 45 minutes. But yes, we need to find out what's happened. And we need to find out why it's happening now and how it's involved you. Because this is,
Yeah, I'd kind of like to know those things also.
well, this is way too much of a merry happenstance to be random. All these people of power in one location, and then this happens in that same location. Normally, there'd be prophecy about this. Normally, there'd be omens, warnings, signs, and I think your friend in the tub may be able to tell you more. He is an angelic being, and they are usually subject to the bounding rules of prophecy. They are either there to enforce a prophecy or to witness it.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that he is there is another great signifier that something is on the horizon. I don't recognize him. He may have come after me, or he may have been part of something that was beyond me. As I said, as were once mortal, we are not part of the great design. We are subjects thereof.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like you to start out by asking him why he's here. Maybe he can provide you with some answers that we can use. In the meantime, I will do my best to help you. But for the most part, I will do my best to stay out of the way.
Okay.
I know that this is traumatic.
A little.
And I know it's very scary. As far as it goes, and as far as you can believe me at this point, I don't mean you or any of your friends any harm. Because my time is not now.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, everything I normally represent is not here. It's not necessary. It's not part of what I'm here to do. I don't even know what I'm here to do other than find out why I'm here.
Yeah.
If you can help me, I would appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't choose to help me, I honestly don't know what's going to happen. And that, more than anything else, scares me. Do you have any questions? I mean, I know you must have some.
Yeah, but this is just very overwhelming.
I understand. I'm here. You do not have to ask them now. You don't have to think of them now. I'm just saying, if you need to ask anything, you can. And aside from the powers and abilities that you've already shown, I can do other things. But I have to tell you that invoking me is a great cost. You've already seen it once.
Yeah, got that.
I'm sorry. When I was awoken, I knew things were out of alignment and that you were at great risk. And if you're at great risk, the state of reality is at risk.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a daughter?
Sorry?
Do you have a daughter?
No.
I was
I'm I'm essentially a kid.
In my time, girls your age would have already had at least 2 offspring.
Ugh.
You may want to think about an heir. Unless there is any
Okay.
younger females in your line already.
Not that I know
You have a
of.
younger sister, a younger niece, cousin.
Not that I know of.
Because if anything were to happen to you, I would pass down to the next female in your bloodline. If there are none, we may need to find you a date.
That sounds so great. I'm so excited about this.
That's like the best thing ever.
Ugh.
But in the meantime,
Josh, you muted.
he knows he's muted.
Okay.
Can y'all hear him through my mic though?
Yes.
So I'm trying hard not to laugh as I listen to her from the hallway.
So,
Oh my gosh.
Are you
Okay.
still speaking out loud, or did you?
No, like once, like yeah, once. Sorry, I should have made that very clear. Once, well, especially once Frederick like responded to me and told me that, yeah, I probably was a little crazy, but that's fine. Just keep talking to whoever you're talking to. I probably would have started talking just in my head at that point. I wouldn't have had that whole conversation out loud.
gotcha.
Probably after about
You're
5 minutes of
actually
her sitting on
Probably
the toilet
pretty
talking.
used to Susie talking out loud to her friend. So, because she does talk to Annabella quite a bit.
Live.
Yep.
Yeah, after about 5 minutes of her sitting on the toilet, staring like at the wall and looking.
Yeah,
really uncomfortable.
because I'd just be like,
She keeps on putting her head in her hands.
Yeah. I'd stand up and leave the bathroom.
You are feeling much better.
Yes, significantly. Thank you. Even
You
though
do feel, you
wait,
do,
are-
you do feel your connection to
are
the
you okay?
divine much stronger. In fact, you can probably restore your garments to where you don't look like you're bleeding everywhere.
okay,
oh
I'll
man.
back to my good old self.
Except you're still really injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, but before he walks out, I'm gonna be like, oh, are you okay?
I'm fine now, I believe.
So there's this voice that is in my head. It's what helped us get out of there.
He stops at the door, turns his head, looks over his shoulder.
And it says I need to ask you why you're here.
That's complicated. You mean my purpose here, or why I am now here?
I don't know. It just said that was probably a good place to start to figure out what's going on.
Well, I'm here because I was exiled from the heavens because I chose to come down and fight the impending doom.
Okay. Yeah. That might be happening or something. I don't know. I don't know. Apparently there's some really bad things that are going on that are making things happen kind of out of order.
Out of order?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The voice told me that it wasn't supposed to be awake yet.
Okay.
And so I don't have to go over all of this again. I will explain to him though everything that it told me, because I'm not about to try to
Everything?
everything.
I mean, does that ring any bells?
Well, the Merovingian princes are a thing. They claim to be descended from the blood of Christ.
Okay.
They're gone. They're supposedly wiped out. The four riders of the apocalypse were not really in your purview. And the apocalypse is a natural event in the cycle of your existence. It's not what you're trying to stop. The apocalypse for you is a natural occurrence. It is the natural end of things. What you're trying to stop is something that's outside of the natural cycle that is coming to break that cycle.
Okay.
So if this is one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse that is somehow tied into her blood, it's not unconceivable that it is, but it's nothing that was granted you as knowledge.
Okay.
But it's definitely something that could be, because there are tons of situations like this fraught through all religion.
Okay. Cool. 1 sec. Sorry.
So, quick
Yes.
question
Go for it.
for Carl. I still have 4 harm, and I'm technically unstable,
Yep.
but I'm conscious.
And technically right now you are actually stable with 4 harm because of the healing nature,
Okay.
the nature of the healing magic. Everyone who is unstable is now stable, but they're still at that much harm. And remember,
Okay.
mortals only heal 1 harm a day.
Right. So I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna look up at Susie, still kind of like laying there in my own blood and the slime of this creature. I'm gonna look up at Susie and I'm gonna be like, Susie,
Good gun.
Susie.
You're fine. You're
I-
getting better.
I know you have some somewhere. And right now, I just want you to get me a Vicodin.
What are the chances that I have one?
What are the chances you have one? Do you self-medicate a lot?
Probably not. I will take a small pill out of my pocket, and it's actually probably like an herbal pill or something, and give it to me. Like an herbal calming pill.
Yeah, she gives you like ginkgo biloba and St. John's wort.
I take it.
You take a pill.
I take it and I just.
You said gun. I tried. You got in the way. I don't know what happened.
It was right in front of you.
You were in front of me, and then I
had it in the can. You just had to point at the can.
I did.
Okay. Next time.
Look, it's like the base thing. It never happened. I'll get you a new one.
A new shoulder blade?
Sure.
You know what,
Jessica,
Susie?
you're muted.
I believe that you could probably get me a new shoulder blade, and I'm not even going to ask where it comes from.
All right, Cole, what are you doing?
I'm still in the hallway, and now that they started having a conversation, this actually did get interesting. I'm probably standing next to Regina because she was also in the hallway, but I'm intentfully paying more attention to what's going on in the bathroom than I am whatever Regina's saying.
Regina, what are you doing?
I can't hear you, Jess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not muted.
You're
Yeah,
really
you're just
quiet.
really quiet.
Can you hear me at all?
You
Yeah,
barely.
Yeah, it sounds like you're really far away.
Are you talking?
I said, hold on. So, hold on.
Okay, I heard that.
Yeah.
I have to yell at you. There's something weird going on with my speakers. I don't know what it is.
Whatever you're doing is making it slightly better over time.
Talk now, baby.
Hi.
Your mic is going through the mic on the camera, not the mic on your headset.
Hmm.
Unplug and plug back in.
No, yeah, that could work. Unplug the USB and plug it back in.
Yeah.
And then plug it back in.
So, Luna,
Yes.
I guess it would seem that we are more linked than I initially thought. Perhaps I misjudged the situation. It's probably in our best interest that we keep you alive.
Yeah, I think that might be kind of important.
Not,
I didn't ever think it
not
was
that
that
I
important
wouldn't in the
before.
first place, but now things are slightly more. Let's just leave it at interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, Regina,
Yeah.
you might want to call security and tell them that the gunshot wasn't anything.
The apartment's soundproof.
Oh, okay.
Good.
That's good.
What is it? Bulletproof. Oh
Well-
no, it shot me. No,
Yep.
it shot
That's
me.
right.
No, it's not you.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, there was a loud, muffled thing that would have been heard through the walls, but, you know, Regina throws parties.
Okay.
I want to step out of the bathroom.
I'm going to help Carl onto the broken couch.
So you help Carl up into the couch.
Ah,
Carl, you got shot in
ah,
the right shoulder blade, so that right arm is basically
Easy.
useless.
Easy. It's my chucking arm.
Chucking on. So, Regina, you're still standing in the hallway, kind of like
Did you want something for that?
Frederick comes
Your
walking
shoulder?
out of the bathroom
Please.
under his
Oh,
own power.
God, please.
Like,
Where were you
know,
standing?
In the hallway near Regina, listening to the conversation in the bathroom.
All right. So Cole comes walking
Vicodin,
out.
maybe?
He looks much
Ibuprofen,
better.
what are you going to tough it out?
Give.
Oh, okay. I give
So
him,
everyone,
what am I Vicodin?
I mean, Frederick is
About to-
obviously healing.
And here's some water.
Carl and Susie could probably use a hospital.
Actually, I'm doing pretty okay after that last blast of fire.
So who looks
I've
really
only
bad?
got one harm.
Yeah.
It's just
I'm bedridden, aka couch ridden. Like Carl's not gonna be like, throwing anything at anyone anytime soon.
Well, the good news is the shoulder blade knitted up with the healing. You just have that wound in your shoulder.
I have a shattered bone from getting shot with a bullet.
No, the healing knitted that together.
Oh, okay.
You just have the hole the bullet came out of.
I'm gonna go through Regina's fridge and find whatever is the closest thing she's got to alcohol.
In the fridge?
Vodka.
Well, I mean, she might
She
have
has
beer.
a bar.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna pour like a pretty heavy alcoholic drink,
Mhm.
and then go over and hand it to Carl and just say, "Drink this. You're gonna feel better in the morning."
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll drink it.
Are we crossfading, Carl?
I'll take it and I'll drink it and like not even think about the fact that I just took a Vicodin or what I think is 2 Vicodin and just boom.
What were they, Regina? Were they 2 Vicodin?
No, she gave him.
No, she gave me Vicodin. Susie gave me like an herbal supplement.
Yeah.
Ginkgo biloba.
And St. John's root. St. John's wort, sorry.
Yeah. No, I gave him the real shit. He's got some Vicodin.
All right, so he's gonna
You really shouldn't.
you're gonna feel a
mix
lot better in
those
a little bit.
things. Yeah, Vicodin and alcohol, not a good combination. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh no!
Well, I didn't
not-
know you gave him Vicodin.
Look,
Yeah.
I know this, and Carl probably knows it too. But also,
He just got shot.
I just got shot by a longtime rival.
Probably for the first time.
Who
This
we
week.
now respect. We now respect each other. It's important that I make that distinction. She respects me so hard that she shot me in the shoulder.
You said gun.
She
I
did.
pulled the gun
She
out.
knew I could take it. Now I'm
That's
gonna
right.
have now I'm gonna have a cool scar, and chicks dig scars.
That's right. How many of you guys
Oh,
get to
no.
say that they got shot in the shoulder fighting a shadow monster?
I was gonna say 50 Cent, but I don't know him like that.
He said.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna just kind of glance at Frederick and Luna's direction if they're in the room. I know Frederick is.
Is Luna still in
Just
the
walked out.
bathroom?
Yeah, actually, probably. She probably would have still stayed in the bathroom for a couple more minutes of just trying to be like,
Just to
what's going on? What the
process.
fuck? What the
to
fuck? What the
process
fuck? What the fuck?
But
Except
I'm
Luna
gonna-
did hear me yell that I shot Carl, so
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, no, then she probably would have gotten up and come in the room and been like, what the fuck is going on in here?
Well, he
So-
got shot. He's in a lot of pain, so I gave him something for the pain. He's okay.
She looked like he's about to die.
He doesn't look good.
Like,
How
But
many?
he's still smiling because, Vicodin.
No,
If
the
I had-
Vicodin hasn't
And
kicked in
alcohol.
yet.
If I had to put a number on it, like out of 7, I'd say that he looks like a 4 out of 7.
A solid 4.
4 out of 7.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
Carl is
man.
fairly hurt.
Luna, do you know magic?
I know some things.
Can
I
you
know how
heal
to
him?
do some things. I don't think I can.
He's gonna heal tonight. His injuries will wound themselves back together. We'll be fine. Right now, I think we just need to ward this place so that we can actually get a good night's sleep.
is there any remnants of this thing that we just killed?
None.
God damn it.
I didn't kill it. I banished it. But it's not a shadow monster. And I actually will look in Luna's direction when I say this. It's a scion of nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Future reference, knowing something's true name, very helpful in actually using magic against it.
Oh, I get on my laptop.
I was in the other room and it's
So if you know
There's
some magic, I would really appreciate if you'd help me throwing up some wards on this place to keep anything related to the nothing out of here.
Can I help do that? I will help do that if I can.
how do you keep nothing out of something?
Well, nothing is its name. It's not.
The paradox.
Is
Yes.
not the nothing everywhere?
You know what, Angel Boy? You're kind of not in the best shape either. You're sleeping here too. Just I'm just gonna like grab a bottle of whiskey and just hand it to him. Just start drinking this until you fall asleep.
You guys, I saw a movie about nothing one time. It's called it's Never Ending Story. Uh,
So the Vicodins kicked in.
so all we got to do is just say the princess's name,
I'm gonna lean in really, really close, and I'm gonna
and
say,
then I can ride.
"Princess's name's Carl."
I want to ride the Luck Dragon.
His name was Falcor. Again, true name's very important if you're gonna summon something.
Can you do that?
So, Luna, if you want to help him set up wards, you can roll help out, which would be 2d6 plus cool. And
Okay.
if you succeed, then you can basically give him possible advantages.
Okay. So I hit. Okay. See, I don't think mine's. Oh, there it is. Okay. So do I just click it and then I just click submit,
she-
or what do I have
would-
to type in a number?
Would
I don't.
she be
confused.
rolling plus weird for helping out on this?
No. 2d6 plus cool, and there's no modifier, so you just go continue.
Okay, just hit submit.
Yep.
Okay. No.
What happened? There it goes.
Five.
And you rolled a 5, so no. You did not help out.
Yeah.
She basically, she doesn't seem to know much about actual magic. She kind
Sorry.
of actually ruins
Oh
some
no.
wards, and you basically have to start over.
I am at least going to bother to take the time to explain to her what she did wrong and show her how to do it correctly. So it's probably going to take me twice as long now, but hopefully she learned something about this. Okay, so first, Luna, this is why we use chalk, and then I'm going to just like pull out the eraser and start erasing everything she moved around the door frame.
Oh, I love this.
Hey, Regina, you got extra light bulbs? They're all broken.
There's like,
Well, that ward will hold. It just
it's not
it's
the
not good
greatest.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the light bulb shattered.
That's what
All
I'm
the
saying.
light
Don't we
bulbs
have light
shattered.
bulbs?
All
Do
the
you
light
have any
bulbs
light
shattered
bulbs?
in the living room and in the kitchen.
Yeah, we're like doing all this in the dark. Maybe it would help them with the wards. So,
Well, the bad part is the light bulbs are in the hall closet, but you need the light on to be able to get the light bulbs out of the hall closet because I don't know where exactly in that closet it is.
I draw my
So-
sword.
There's a flaming longsword in his hands.
Oh, also
Right.
armor and wings.
Oh yeah, and now he has those wings again. He's not as big as he was. And Susie turns the flashlight on her phone.
Yeah, whatever.
Ah, there you
Frederick, just keep drinking from the bottle and go to sleep.
I bet the shiny sword was a lot more impressive back before people had lighters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or-
and cell phones.
Phone
Yeah.
devices.
All right. So, actually, we seem to be in a good place to probably wrap up for the evening, as everyone is fairly traumatized.
Yeah. Oh
Oh.
gosh.
I want to go to a church.
I want to go to a church. You've
Yes.
been to several churches in the area, so you can definitely port there. But we will take care of that next week.
Okay.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for having spent your evening with us. We greatly appreciate it. This has been our Monster of the Week game. We play this game every Friday night, and we will be back in 1 week to continue the adventures of Monster of the Week, Shadows of Us. And we hope that you enjoyed this, and we hope to see you
Do you want
next
to do
time.
experience before or after?
Oh, we can do experience. Let me get the sheet out real quick. Let's
Okay.
do experience points. So, did we conclude the current mystery? No.
Mm-mm.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse? Yes.
A couple times.
A couple of times. Did we learn something new and important about the world? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty yeah. Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters? Nah.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Oh my goodness, that was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so yes, you did. So that means that we've got. If you get 1 or 2 yes answers, mark 1 experience. If you get 3 or 4, mark 2. So everyone gets 2 experience points. Did anyone else level up tonight? Regina, Susie. I know that Cole already leveled up once during the game.
Yeah.
I
So-
have not done that yet.
All right, no problem. Well, you guys can level up. You're still on basic moves right now, I do believe. So you guys can go ahead and choose from that. Does anyone need to do anything else with their characters at this point right now, other than teleport to a church? In that case, we are ready to go out for the evening. Once again, thank you everyone for having watched. We hope you join us next week, and we will see you then. And remember, as always, please stay safe, stay home, wear a mask if you have to go out, and just take care of each other, be good to each other, and no matter what, remember, we will always save you a seat at our table. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.